Hey everyone, welcome back to Furniture Redesign. It has been quite a while since I've been on, but today I want to paint my fireplace. I haven't done any furniture in a while because I do have challenges getting around because I have arthritis in my hip. But I have been to therapy and it's getting a lot better. So therefore, I'm gonna try to start bringing you little pieces at a time. So I thought I would start with my fireplace. About a month or so ago, I did add tile onto my fireplace, and now I want to paint it, and I want to share that with you guys. So today, what I'm going to do is, since I don't want to go out and buy any cabinet paint or wood paint, I decided to use my Rust-Oleum milk paint. I'm going to use this because it's a bright white. I do want a bright white, so I'll use that. But because it's a milk paint and it has a chalky effect, and I'm also going to use the Vierthane polyurethane, and this is in a satin finish. So what I want to do is mix it together. So I'm going to pour it in this cup. I have this plastic container. I'm just going to mix it in the container. So what I'm going to do is mix probably 2/3 paint, and then I'll put maybe a third of the Vierthane in it. Close to half and half, but a little more paint than I'll use of the polyurethane. I'm going to get that mixed up, and then we'll come back and we'll be ready to start painting. So before we get started on the painting, the first thing I want to do is make sure that my surface is clean. So I'm going to just take a soapy rag, and this is with Palmolive soap, and I just want to wipe down my fireplace. I want to make sure that it's clean before we start to paint.
Also, make sure to take clean water and rinse off any of the residue from the cleaner.
Now that everything is clean and dry, I have some all-purpose white caulk. I'm gonna go ahead and caulk right along. Let me pull the camera so you can see. Right along the top edge here. There is some cracking. I do think if I can, I'm going to put another piece of wood up here, but I just want to fill in these little gaps before I start to paint. So let's get that done. And I took my caulk and I already cut it on an angle. I just took my scissors and clipped it on an angle so that it'll be easy to come out. All right, so while this dries, I'll start down here before I come up here because I do want that caulk to dry. So I'm going to give it about half an hour. Drying time says, I think it should be half an hour, but we'll give it enough time. I'm going to let it dry. I want to start my painting down here. So in the video, when I did this, I never finished cutting the tile. So now I have a square, and I have a razor because it's really sharp, and I just want to put this up here. I really need a level. It will do it best, but I just want to put it up here, and I just want to cut.
Now, while I'm cutting this, you guys can see how the fireplace, it is white, but it's more a creamy white, and the tile itself is a bright white, and this is why I am repainting the fireplace, just to make it more of the bright white. And I need to touch up the quarter round on the floor. If you're interested in seeing the tutorial how I added the peel and stick tile to the fireplace, I will leave a link to that video down below. So after I scored it and cut it with the razor, it still was hard to come loose. So I decided to go ahead and grab my blade knife, and I'm just going to score it again with the blade knife to cut through so that I could pull it off a little bit more easily. I know this looks like an easy job, but it really isn't. And while I'm taking the time to do this, I want to take a time to thank all of my supporters and subscribers. I want to thank you all. Even though I haven't been on in a few months, you guys have still keep tuning in. And I just want to thank you so much for your support. And if you're not a part of the Furniture Redesign family, please take the time right now to hit that subscribe button. And thank you again. So I have my paint and my top coat mixed up in this cup. Now let's begin to paint. Now, if you notice, you know that I didn't bother to tape anything. I really don't like to throw away money on tape, but I did use a piece of cardboard to separate the floor from the quarter round. I'm back and it's been about 3 hours and my paint is dry. Now you can really see how the difference in the white. I have my paintbrush and I put it in this little baggie, and I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I need any touch-ups, and I'm gonna make those touch-ups real quick and then we'll come back. So let's go ahead and get this second coat on here. Again, I have my paint in this little container, and here is my brush. Let's go ahead. It's getting a little late and it's really, really warm. So we're gonna just finish up tomorrow. We'll let it dry overnight and I'll come back tomorrow morning and we can caulk. So again, I have my all-purpose caulk and it's already been cut on an angle. And now where I cut the tiles, I just want to make sure that I have a smooth edge. So I'm just want to fill all of this in all around the fireplace. As we move closer, the painting is done. I cut the tile and I also caulked all around. It turned out absolutely fabulous. And now you can really see the difference in the white and the other color. This is the bright white. And because I added the polyurethane into the milk paint, it gave it a high shine. Absolutely love how it turned out. I also caulked around the edges or around the floor as well, just to give it that finished look. Now here, if you look at the top of my mantle, again, I was thinking about making it a little bit taller. I wanted to bring some natural tones to it. So I want to add a piece of wood about a 1/2 inch thick to the top and keeping it in the wood tone colors. But you guys let me know, what do you think? Do you think would this make a difference to the fireplace? So if you're watching for the first time and you enjoyed this video and its contents, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. I want to thank everyone again for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.